Thank you so much for inviting me, Alain. It was a pleasure to meet you last week there and to have a meal with you at my restaurant. My name is Abrar Alvalla, and together with my wife Naba Alvalla, since March of this year, we are now the owners of the brand of La Popessa, which is an old Quebecois brand for fresh pasta à la minute. So my goal was to always provide healthy food to the general populace at affordable prices, okay? Because 3 years ago, I weighed about 280, 285 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
And I was going through a burnout at my job. I'm an engineer. I was working a very high pressure job in the nuclear aviation industries. And so the reward wasn't really on par with the effort I was putting into the work. And so after COVID, you know, my wife and I, it was a very tumultuous time in that period. I don't know why she stayed with me, but she did. Thank God for that. But you know, I made a simple decision. I was eating very, very unhealthy during that stressful time, so I decided to, you know what, give myself 2 hours every single day to prepare food at home. So the first thing that I started doing was make pasta, fresh pasta, every single day. I decided, you know what, with something like this, I can have a creative, like infinite carte blanche, because I can make different shapes, I can have different sauces, so I won't get bored with the food that I'm eating. So honestly, I didn't go to the gym. I just changed what I'm putting into my body, and in a year I lost about 60 pounds.
Wow.
And it was honestly that simple. Then I started realizing, you know what, maybe there's more to it, because not only am I looking better, I'm also feeling better. You know, I'm smiling more, the people around me are responding to what I'm saying a lot more, and there's got to be something deeper to this. I looked at all of the ingredients I was using. I looked at, literally I made a spreadsheet of everything I was eating for the last year. I analyzed, so I actually went one step deeper and I analyzed the chemicals, the molecules that are actually in the foods and which organs they go and help in your body. Because you are what you eat, we all hear that, right? So there's got to be a truth to exactly how you put something in your mouth and it goes somewhere in your body. And based on all this research, this took about 1.5 years, 2 years of data collection and personal journey to kind of come to an idea. And in January of 2023, I was about to open a restaurant in Toronto. Okay, so I had incorporated, it's called Bolognese Inc., Bowlognese, and I was about to open a restaurant in Toronto. But then one day I just searched Italian restaurant for sale. I don't know why, but I just searched it on Google. And the 5th result was La Popessa in Montreal. And this was February 3rd, 2023. I told my wife, hey, do you want to go to Montreal for a weekend? Let's meet the owner. February 17th, we came to Montreal, we met the owner. We fell in love with the vibe, the energy. I feel like the owner had the same vision that I had, 25 years ago. So it's kind of like the new generation. We felt that, maybe this is where we're meant to be. We didn't know how to speak French. March 10th, I made an offer for the restaurant. March 31st, we moved here without seeing our place. In person, we booked it. We said, okay, you know what, this is gonna happen. The deal, unfortunately, because the lease is with the government, it took about 1 year to finish, okay? So March of this year. Merci beaucoup. Mais je suis tombé en amour avec Québec, ok? Non, vraiment, vraiment. On a appris français depuis ce temps-là, mais honnêtement, on est tombé en amour avec le Québec et on trouve que c'est le vrai Canada, ok? Et on veut montrer à tout le reste du Canada que c'est possible de déménager ici après 30 ans, apprendre une autre langue, s'intégrer ici parmi des beaux gens ici. Et aussi réussi, ok? C'est possible.
Et ton français est excellent.
Non, merci beaucoup. J'essaie très fort, mais il faut le faire parce que je veux réussir et je veux partager dans le chaleur que je vois, ok? Donc vraiment, c'est incroyable. And with this love, you know, it's not just a restaurant that we bought. We wanted to be a hub in the community. So we, right away, within a month of buying the restaurant, every Sunday we host something called Pâté Parle, where we invite newcomers to Quebec to just be in a comfortable setting and just chat in French. So it's just a way to kind of integrate into the community, right? And I love events like this. And Donna, you said something about joy, and I'm going to just recite a quote that stuck with me since I read it since I was 14 years old, okay? I slept and dreamt that life was joy. I woke and saw that life was service. I acted, and behold, service was joy. Okay? And it's stuck with me. No matter.
I'm good. It's fine.
But I really do believe in spreading joy and obtaining joy. You have to realize sadness, and this is something that, you know, we as entrepreneurs will gain through experience. Okay, and it's the wisdom of expecting that sadness so we can persevere through to the joy that makes us special. And it's the transference of that energy amongst us that will actually help the community grow as well. Okay, so I commend each and every one of you for choosing to come to an event like this, because it's very important. And I commend each and every one of you for smiling, okay? Because that is very important as well, because smiling in the face of darkness is exactly how we spread our light. And that's what I want to do with this restaurant. It's not just a restaurant, it's a place, it's like a lighthouse. Come, okay?
I love it.
Thank you for having me.